another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're interviewing and documenting the journey of amazing entrepreneurs, such as Haylie Clark.
Thank you.
Aesthetic Assets.
Yes.
How you doing, Haylie?
I'm doing good.
All right, so I got to talk about this prop first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about it. It's I'm going to put it right here. I'm sorry, I just got to read through it. Microblading, three-dimensional, semi-permanent brow tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that what you have?
No. This is just me painting them on. I need to find somebody. But basically, is what it is. It's semi-permanent tattooing, and back in the day, they used to just do like a big block line.
Yes,
yes. Yeah, so this is a process of very natural-looking hair strokes. So you're able to get, the shape of the brow and without looking like a big block.
Okay, so gotcha. So it's kind of what Bryce's do, right? Micro aesthetic. Micropigmentation.
Yeah, yes.
Is that what it is?
Yep, exactly.
It's micropigmentation, but for the eyebrow.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is becoming very, very popular because it looks so natural.
It does. It's life-changing. A lot of our patients have alopecia where they don't have eyebrows at all.
Right.
Or a lot of the aging patients that half their brow is missing. So it really just kind of gives you, that balance to your face back that you've been missing.
How long has this process been around?
It's been around a long time, but it's fairly new to the U.S.
Right.
And it's really blowing up right now. People all over the country are doing it, and it is changing aesthetics for sure.
It is because what I've seen. We have one of our entrepreneurs in Fuego. His name is Bryce Cleveland. He owns a company called Scalp Aesthetics, and they do it with the hair. Bald people, and they just do the micro. And so, but you're doing it right here in this region.
Yeah, and so it's semi-permanent. It doesn't go as deep as a tattoo,
okay.
And that's why it's semi-permanent, because we're just going down just a couple layers into the epidermal layer of the skin.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So when you say semi-permanent, so does it go away by itself? Do you wash it off?
Typically it lasts.
Is it one of those like when I go to Tijuana and I get those tattoos that only last they say it's gonna last for like 3. How long are you gonna be here? They ask me. I'm gonna be on vacation for 3 days. It'll last 3 days. That night is gone.
Yeah, sure. It lasts about 1 to 3 years, but typically the average time is about 18 months.
And then
it just slowly fades away, and then that really has a lot to do with your exposure to the sun. It's kind of like taking care of a tattoo. So exposure to the sun, different outside.
There is no side effects. So I'm not going to die of poison or anything.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just wondering.
No, it's safe and it's effective.
Do men do this?
They can, absolutely. I personally haven't had any male patients, but I welcome them for sure.
Women.
Yes.
These things.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Absolutely. But you don't have that right now.
I don't.
But I
wish
like
I did.
your eyebrows though.
Oh, thank you.
How did you do that?
I just use a pencil, and I just pencil them on every day.
All right. So this procedure right now, it's becoming very popular.
It is.
And how do you train for something like this? I mean, you're an entrepreneur. Is there a certification that you get?
Absolutely.
Or you go through a training process? Whatever. Because I can see a lot of people. Well, maybe that doesn't happen this way, but a lot of people that are untrained, trying to do all this thing with horrific results.
Absolutely. So.
And I was going to say also
yes.
that you probably have a lot of people that come to you that come from other places that they probably botched the procedure. Is that happens?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So my background is in medical aesthetics. So
okay.
Everything from sanitization and everything else. That's very, especially with this, it's very important. Because we're creating little open wounds. So it's a very delicate process.
Do you ever get somebody like you after you're done, right? And it's a work of art because you're looking at the final product and you're like, this is really good stuff, and the person looks very beautiful. And then she turns around and says, you know what? I'm just changing my mind. I don't really want it.
Yeah, so there is a way to clean out the pigment for sure.
Is there really?
Yeah. We just use saline and we just kind of open it up and clean it out, and it does come out, which is why a lot of times it fades a lot because you have to keep them protected while they're healing. But we're at Aesthetic Assets, we're very conservative. So because brow trends change throughout the years, and so it's a two-step process. The first appointment we just kind of fill in and stay within the brow line. And the second appointment, you come back for a follow-up, a touch-up. And then we're able to add, more of an arch or a little bit more shape. And then we kind of work with you from there. And I spend a lot of time with each of my patients, getting to know them. I do all the mapping, the measuring, so everything is symmetrical.
There have to be some incredible amount of trust.
There has to be, yeah.
Because, you're putting something foreign into somebody's eyebrows and somebody's face, and you're making them beautiful.
Yeah.
More beautiful.
Yes, of course.
So there's got to be an incredible amount of trust.
Yeah, and the first appointment, takes about 2 hours. I sit and I talk and I get to know you, and we take pictures. I have, patients bring photos, so I know exactly, and then the patient is very involved in each step of the way with colors and shapes and designs. So.
Okay, so what kind of average age is the person that goes to get this thing?
Oh gosh, I have everybody from 20 years old all the way to 65. Everybody and anybody.
65, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they get it done? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're very happy with their procedure?
Yeah, and it's fairly painless. We use a medical grade topical lidocaine, and we
what is it?
Medical grade lidocaine.
Lidocaine?
Topical lidocaine, yeah.
What is it?
It just numbs the skin,
okay.
So it doesn't hurt. It's not painful. I had a patient yesterday that about fell asleep, so it's.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Boom. Mm-hmm. All right, and so let me ask you this. So sure. Is this procedure affordable? I mean, can only the Scottsdale women go and do this, or is it open for beyond the Scottsdale borders?
Absolutely. We charge $500. Right now we have a special going through October. It's $100 off, so it's $400. All right. And we are booking up quick. But it is very affordable. It's life-changing. It's very low maintenance.
Well, it's $500, but it's going to last for about 18 months. Now, though, they have to go back for some maintenance and little things like that.
Sure, absolutely, to keep it lasting longer, certainly.
To me, this is incredible. I mean, do you see this, Taylor? This is the before and the after. That's amazing. That truly is amazing. I mean, the technology is changing so rapidly that is enabling people to really change their appearance with this thing. This is fascinating. How did you get into something like this?
Well, like I said, I've been in medical aesthetics for about 10 years now, and
What did you do before?
All kinds of stuff. Office work, working in restaurants, being a server. I've done all kinds of
At some
different
point,
things.
though, you found this passion of yours.
Yes. So I always
let
knew
go.
that I wanted to help people and kind of go into the aesthetics world, dermatology aesthetics.
Yes.
And then I moved down here to Arizona about a year ago, and I found Pam.
Pam Andau, of course, who
yes.
was in Fuego,
Yes.
guest as well, phenomenal, and also works at Aesthetics Assets.
Aesthetic Assets, yeah.
Okay, so you work together. All right, and so you find this passion of yours, and now you're there, and now you're doing it, and you found a niche, which is what do you call it again, the micro?
Microblading.
Microblading.
Yes.
Microblading, and that, if I say microblading, people will understand that I'm talking about eyebrows only. Is that
Typically, yeah.
all right, so is the micro. So you find this microblading, you get all certified and everything. Are there different certification levels for this thing? Like you become a master certified person, or
there's all different kinds of trainings that are popping up all over the place.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine, because this is an industry that is just exploding right now. Right?
Yes. I have spent many hours at home doing my own practicing. So.
And it's like anything else, right? I mean, to become excellent and a master at it, you have to practice and practice, because this is really an art.
It is.
There's
absolutely.
a lot of science behind it, I get it, but it's an art in doing this thing perfectly for the individual.
Absolutely.
As an entrepreneur, though,
yes.
Your biggest challenge, what is it?
Probably just getting myself out there. I'm new to the area, and so just meeting people and finding the right niche. Which I feel I've been very fortunate finding Pam. We share the same vision as far as helping our patients. Enhancing they're God-given assets,
Sure,
and
you bet.
basically correcting different skincare issues with people.
And
so.
this is what's cool is because we talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, and almost all of those who we have interviewed, Haylie, they say to us, our biggest challenge is marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And you are becoming, if not already becoming the #1 microblader in Arizona.
Well, that's my goal.
Because you have
for
no
sure.
any, because it's not a trend for you. It's not something that you're jumping on the bandwagon for.
Right.
It's a passion of yours.
Absolutely.
And you have a skill for it, and you practice, and you're an artist into this thing.
Thank you,
Clark,
Francisco.
man, we're gonna make you blow up with this thing. Man. I'm telling you, you're gonna have people just lining up to it. This is really. Oh my goodness! Look, this is swelling up. My problem, right here. I'm gonna say this once again, Taylor. Check this out. Microblading, 3-dimensional, semi-permanent brow tattoo. Haylie Clark.
Thank you.
With that, we're out.